Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass Hero, and welcome back to Dead Secret. Previously on Dead Secret, we began this murder mystery, but then we were pursued by an odd killer who chased us literally into a dream realm. I have to figure out something here. A ball marked with the letter B. There's a leech inside. What the hell is this? The door is stuck. There are electronics inside, and looks like a battery. So we need batteries. We gotta do like something with the scales and leeches and something else.
Marguerite Higgins is my hero. She won a Pulitzer for her reporting in Korea. I went to college because of her. She goes to war zones, marches with the troops. Nothing scares her, and she gets the story. Marguerite Higgins doesn't run from a juicy story just because her life is in danger. Neither will I.
Dear Harris, I read in the paper today that you received a special award from the College for Groundbreaking Research. I'm writing to wish you my sincere congratulations. I've said some things that I regret, but today I wish only to extend good wishes to you and to your future endeavors. Do you know I'm trying to read this, it's kind of hard. The scene in North by Northwest when Cary Grant disrupts an art auction. He makes nonsensical bids until the police are called to haul him away. I saw it last summer at the cinema we used to drive to in Logan. It was lonely to go alone, but that scene made me smile. My life feels like that sometimes. I poke my head up and say something crazy every now and then, just on the off chance that somebody will take me away from all this. I'm no Cary Grant. I'm afraid. No, I'm no Cary Grant, I'm afraid. I would like to hear from you. Please write me back. Sincerely, Cynthia. Oh, something there. Gotta grab that. Using the moon as a trigger for the lunar dream apparatus has its problems. The moon must be full or nearly so. The night must be clear, and the process must be started at a very specific time to ensure that the moon is visible from inside the chamber. Josie's been following weather reports and using lunar charts to try to predict the days for ideal test conditions. But it's an error-prone process. The date we get back from the weather service just isn't precise enough. Today I hit upon the solution. We build our own weather device. In fact, we can base it upon an exceedingly accurate design from a century ago. The Tempest Prognosticator. I'll have to make some modifications for our purposes, of course. I'm sure that with some tuning, we can build a device that responds exactly to our weather needs. Then we'll need to get some leeches. Okay, let's get some leeches. Well, on the other side of this thing. Someone taking the piano? There's a note right there. Put my mask. It's in the corner. There's some kind of puzzle right here. Oh. There's something right there. Check this room real quick. It's working on the machine. So let's see what we can get out of this room.
Dad took me to Wichita once before he died. We drove for 4 hours to get there, ate hamburgers, and watched a movie. Then we went home. He never explained, just told me to get in the car. I guess he knew he was going to die.
Now, there's something over here in the ground. Probably just a solution for something. The Crystal Cave, Chapter 8. Unfortunately, I can't move it, and I'm not capable of just jumping over the damn thing. Cynthia called me today. She sounded drunk. Sometimes I think she calls just to get a rise out of me. I maintained my calm this time, declined her invitation to meet, and told her in so uncertain terms that if she was looking for money, she had best look elsewhere. And I am going to get drunk myself. There you go. Graham came by my office this morning. He had a strange-looking envelope. It was addressed to me, but had been pushed under his door. It bore no return address. Just a single word, woodcutter. I had to run a class and haven't had a chance to open it yet, but something about it makes me uncomfortable. I hope it's not another love letter from a student. Graham is a weasel. He's never stepped foot in the lab or run an experiment, but he makes it sound like he's the brains behind the whole program. Without me, he'd be a washed-up furious with nothing in his name. Thanks a little, Wellington. National recognition for local college. There's Dr. Graham's name. Award-winning paper. Accessing subconscious waves through twisted pair... something. Let's see. Wellington just put his name on and took all the credit. Are you the murderer, Graham? Seems pretty obvious. Invoice, work order, packing labor. Do not pack contents of guest room, not owned by client. Do I have anything in my arsenal? No. Let's get going for now. Kitchen. Somebody was in a rush to pack this stuff. Pots and pans, they haven't been packed very well. Let's check my monkey mask. Do you see monkey mask? Is it inside me? No. I could probably go out that door. Frozen. I gotta defrost a coffee can. Let's see. Patent office. Eyewear. The monkey mask. Basically, no activity is subconscious. That's the basement. I don't know if I want to be here. Can I put the thing on the thing? No. Gotta defrost it somewhere else. Maybe underwater instead. List of supplies. Beans, cigarette, tonic water, white bread, butter, eggs. Oh, copper wire, leeches. Harris Buller, I am woodcutter. Is there keys in the letters that are highlighted? Which would be WWNNNWN? That doesn't make sense. You will complete your research and then hand it to me. Or we can disclose to South Pacific in 1944. Blackmail. Alright, I can run the frozen thing. What's inside? Blank sheet of paper. I'll come back to that. Harris Buller, I am Woodcutter. You have 5 days. I am coming. BWVVN. Let's look at my notes. Ball, letter D is printed on the label. Good ball is 1 of 4. He's blocking that note. Dear Harris, Happy New Year. I suppose I am wasting my time by writing you again, but the New Year always makes me think about the past. I was very upset when you did not respond to my last letter. I was told that you refused my calls at the college. I understand that you are still angry, and for that I cannot fault you, but unlike you, I have gone past our little meltdown. I have grown to see it as an inevitable terminus of our relationship. Something that had to happen sooner or later. Like spilt milk, as they say. It's not worth crying over. Well, maybe. Let's see what it's about. But I do have a request. I will make it plain. Harris, I need money. Some of my investments went bad last year. And with Kennedy in the White House, soon the efforts will certainly fail. Yeah, that's why she's really writing letters. You may hate me now, but I cannot believe you will consign me to a life of poverty. Yes, he will. Somewhere deep down inside... Well, no, he left her the stuff. That's kind of his way. Under that mask you wear in your daily life, I know you must still feel something for me. Please say you'll help me. Just this once. Put down the mask and trust your feelings. Alright, fireplace broom. Clean up this ash. Series of faint symbols. Can use the paper, maybe on it. No. Fireplace poker. What can I poke with a fireplace poker? Oh, I can actually open this up. Here we go. There's a hidden space under the floorboards. It was star, square, circle, a circle, square. Old metal key. Bill, I owe you many thanks for forwarding my request to the New York Times. I think we have the opportunity to tell one of the great science stories of the 20th century, and make a considerable sum in the process. The Times is a great first step, but when we are finished, I want to have headlines written about me on the front page of every paper in the country. The key to our success is Harris Bullard's brain research. He has discovered something fundamental about the operations of subconscious brainwaves, and I believe that he will soon harness this knowledge to build a device whose object is to make men superhuman. Ubermensch. Our first task is to procure this device before Bullard can publicize it. Damn, you're evil. And my plans for accomplishing that are already in motion. Once the device is in my hands, I'm confident that I can reproduce and improve upon his work. That, Mr. Mitchell, is where you come in. An invention of this magnitude must not be consigned to the boneyard of academic journal. It deserves praise and recognition from the common man. We will make it the story of the year, and then we will sell the technology to those rich enough to meet our price. For now, we wait for Bullard to finish the device. Then we will make our move. I look forward to your continued cooperation. Conspire? Yep. Evil. Left 20, right 50, left 10. Okay. Alright. That's weird. Oh, there's leeches. Okay, that's not that weird. The Crystal Cave, Chapter 14. I need a jar. Alright, I need to find 4 bottles first. Cold winter increases risk of exposure. Death for hypothermia on the rise, but they said the hypothermia death was in a weird time. So it makes no sense for them to die of hypothermia. Flashlight. What the fuck? It's a flashlight. It doesn't have any batteries. There was a battery in the thing over there, right? Monkey mask. Dead in the bathroom. Alright, now this is not going away. The week in review. Andrew Goodman and Michael Schwerner.
If Woodcutter killed Bullard, he was pretty sneaky about it. No marks on the body, no sign of a struggle. Coroner ruled it was pancreatic failure. How do you kill a man without leaving a mark on him? And why return to the scene of the crime?
Maybe you just froze him. Locked him up. Alright. Now we can go all the way around. Oh, great. I wonder if we'll be attacked anytime soon. What's in here? Another bottle. And we can get into that safe, which is important. We also have a flashlight. We might be able to get the battery out of the thing. Go in the basement, maybe get another bottle. Unless there's a bottle in the safe. I'm sure this is a case where the killer... Monkey. The guy is gone. Okay, so left 20. Right 50. Left 10. Let's see, receipts rendered toll bill in 1500. That's a lot of money back then. Ran electrical fans, compressor. Joe, this is the only remaining copy of our research materials. I destroyed the rest. Take this and get out of here. After I'm gone, they'll turn this house upside down looking for answers. Josie, I know about the secret room behind your wardrobe. If you stash anything there, you must get rid of it. I've already cleaned out the freezer. I'm counting on you. Take the files, destroy the machine, and get out of here. I bet there's an ending where if I get all the files and run without activating something, then I get like one ending. But to get like the best ending, I have to activate the machine, find the secret and all of it. William Benjamin Carpenter's work describing the Carpenter effect. Let's see. About the information stored in the subconscious. The lunar dream apparatus combines engineering, psychology, neuroscience, and a bit of physics to create such a connection. Gives them control of their subconscious. Their subconscious is merged whenever a full moon is visible. Boy, if Woodcutter didn't want me to kill me before, he's gonna want to kill me now. We gotta be careful. He might just come right back up the stairs for round 2. We jump back out the window again. He's like, dang it, I should just shut down that window. Hello. Way too dark in here. Should've maybe got a flashlight. I shouldn't be here. This is a trap. Maybe it's just a memorial to her mother. Like maybe she thought she could bring him back. Bring her back, rather. Monkey! I see you. It knows what I'm up to. Dear Diary, I was thinking about Dad today. I finally got some confirmation from the insurance company which fills in some blanks. Here's what I know so far. Dad went to war in 1950 to the Philippines. 1940, rather. He had some minor injury and was discharged in 1944. He was the only member of his unit to survive, the rest having died in a submarine. In 1956, his parents' home in Illinois burned down, and he turned up to collect the insurance payout. At least somebody did. Didn't have any family, so it must have been him, but often after that I can find any trace of him. Let's see, and in 1952 the name Harris Bullard turns up in the footnotes of a research paper from Oakley College. Is this Dad? I think so. If so, what is he doing in the years after the war? Or was he doing, rather? Maybe he went abroad. There are some inconsistencies. Dad studies physics, not neuroscience. He's applying both. And Dr. Harris Bullard of Oakley College seems to have a chemistry background. There couldn't have been two Harris Bullards at the UFC 1930s, could there? The scariest thing for me is Dr. Bullard looks nothing like the one photo I have of my father. In the photo, his face looks different, and he's not so tall and skinny. Of course, he would have been younger as the photo was taken before I was born, but maybe it's not Dad in the photo at all. I changed my major to neuroscience and moved out here with one purpose, to figure out if Dr. Harris Boulevard of Gove KS is a man who promised to marry Mama in 1939. It's been 2 years and I'm still not sure. I didn't have the guts to ask him. But what if I'm wrong? What will that make me? It's a battery, I need that. Monkey mask. Let's look at my files real quick. James Lowry. Maybe one of them took on the other's identity after the sinking. That kind of situation. Let's see. Dear Diary, got a letter from the Harris today. They are good parents, even if they aren't my real parents. They sent the letter to me at Dr. Bullard's address, which means they know I'm living here. I wonder if they are worried. The whole town seems to have decided that the only reason I'd stay here is that I'm sleeping with them. I don't care what the small-minded bumpkins around here think. But I hope the Herreras aren't worried. Maybe soon I can tell them that I'm really up to. Also, Bobby Sawyer gave me another draft of his novel. It's really weird, but I think it's really good. I've been typing up his manuscripts on Dr. Bullard's typewriter. I'm fixing mistakes and making little edits as I go. When he's done, he's going to submit the type version to Amazing Stories or Worlds of Tomorrow. Worlds of Tomorrow! I hope they publish it. I don't know if magazines will even look at work by a black author. I told him to use a pen name. Pen name. Tomorrow we run the first live test of the Lunar Dream apparatus. Dr. Bullard doesn't think it's going to work. The first time. I hope it does. I volunteered to be the first test subject. Maybe after the treatment I'll be able to understand what happened to Dad. If Bobby's the William snitch, that could have been the pen name he took on. I should actually get the flashlight working. I should have anyway. I feel it's really dangerous when we go back out here. If I was a murderer who wanted the secrets of everything, I would ambush you right over there. Just saying. Because I already got enough information for you to steal, you know what I mean? Unless you want me to do the whole apparatus too. Don't jump scare me. Okay. Was there something there? Not budging this time. He's like, hey, you jump out of that window, you little prick. Now we can collect the leeches. For each ball of a leech. Gotta figure out the right order for these bottles. Heaviest. Put this right there. C is heavier than A. A is, let's see, D so far seems to be the lightest. Whoops. Oh yeah, so let's try C. So D is the lightest. This thing keeps clicking out way too easy. D is the lightest. Try C. And E. C is probably the heaviest one. Yeah. C is the heaviest, D is the lightest. So... A... versus E. A is slightly lighter. to put them into the device. Door is stuck. I'll probably open that. I guess the battery is for, this thing. Oh, I need 2 batteries. Okay. Alright, let's go in the basement. Shit! I got a light. Go! Go down! Turn on the lights. Ah, shit. It's not gonna be good.